She wasn't fighting hard. I just felt scared. I said things that weren't true.
Whole mess, you know.
Do you recall when you were speaking to Agent McGowan saying that it looked rough, but Olivia was fighting against you so hard? Do you recall saying that?
I do recall that.
Your chest against you so hard?
I feel like that is not true. I feel like I felt intimidated at the time. So I feel like she was popping up, but she wasn't like forcefully doing it. If that.
You were intimidated. Who were you intimidated
By the TBI officers.
So you told him a lie, said that she was fighting against you because you were scared of him? Is that what your testimony is?
Characterizes your testimony.
Objection is no.
My objection is his question mischaracterizes your testimony.
Restate your question, please.
You said it wasn't true, is what you said, right? That would be a lie, correct? If it's not true, the alternative is that it's a lie.
Mm.
So you told
This is cross-examination.
you told the TBI agent a lie because you were scared? Is that what your testimony is?
Yes.
Why were you scared?
I was scared because I was worried how far the case would go. And I know that was wrong. I shouldn't have done that. And I realize that now. I realize my faults.
You were scared how far the case would go because you knew what you had done, correct?
No. I know that she did not hit her head.
You called it on direct, you called it laying her back down. Is that what you still want to call it today after watching the video?
Yes, sir.
And you also said at some point 2 or 3 times that it was an accident. You still stand by that?
Yes, sir.
I believe you said she was restless while you were laying her back down. Is that what you said?
Yes, sir.
Would you have continued to keep slamming her head down the way you did if she had continued to pop back up?
I feel like after that 8th time, I probably would have picked her up and held her, because it was so many times and it wasn't working.
Because you had slammed her down so many times, but it finally did work. You finally knocked her out, correct?
It was not slamming, and I did not knock her out because afterwards she did not show symptoms of a concussion or being knocked out.
But you have experience in this toddler room a little bit. Do 1-year-olds normally go from fussy and fighting like that to immediately emotionless?
She was motionless because she went to sleep. It wasn't because I knocked her out.
Okay. You must have a special ability to put someone to sleep instantly. Is that what you're telling people?
I mean, I guess, but I just know that she was not knocked out. She did not have a concussion because she did not show signs of it.
You said she eventually goes to sleep.
Yes, sir.
After you slammed her head into the plastic edge.
It was not slamming in the head, did not hit the plastic piece.
Then you testified that after you woke Olivia up, she seemed normal. Is that what you said?
Yes, sir.
But earlier you said that you also testified that you were overwhelmed and busy with 6 kids in there as well, correct?
I don't believe I said I was overwhelmed.
You said you were busy and alone with 6 kids. Is that what you said?
I don't remember saying that.
Would have been hard to focus on Olivia alone, and wouldn't that be accurate to say? You had 6 other kids.
I mean, sometimes it is difficult, but if all of them are, laying down and napping, then it's not difficult.
When on direct, when Mr. Strides was asking you about the 10th of January, a book and waving goodbye to her mom, is that what you said?
Yes, sir.
So are you saying that when Macy Hyde testified the other day that Olivia was scared, are you saying that Mrs. Hyde is lying? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes fear makes us twist the truth just to protect ourselves.
And do you recall telling Agent McGowan during your interview that you wrote the letter because your father told you to write the letter?
I did say that, but it was also a part of me wanting to do it as well. It was just a suggestion from my dad.
Was that a lie as well, or was that true?
No, that was true. Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to, one more question, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Other than the part about Olivia fighting you, were there any other lies that you told to the TBI?
No, sir, there was not.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have no further questions.
Redirect, Mr. Strange. Okay.
Ms. Fuson, let's talk about the TBI interview. When you woke up the morning of that interview, did you expect to be contacted by the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation?
No, sir.
And you were, what, 22 years old at the time?
Correct, because it was 2023.
And you were contacted by phone, is that right?
Correct.
And what do you remember about the phone conversation between you and the agent?
They basically said that they needed to meet with me to get my side of the story.
Did you call your parents before you decided to meet with the TBI?
No, I should have definitely called Dad, but I didn't.
And then you met with the TBI agent voluntarily, is that right?
Correct.
And there were two agents, is that correct?
Correct.
And they interviewed you in Clarksville.
Correct.
Remember how long that interview was?
I feel like it was like 15, 20 minutes.
And were you truthful with the TBI agents?
I was, other than the part where Olivia was fighting me.
Okay. And what about Olivia fighting back at you? What was wrong or incorrect about that statement?
She was like popping up, but the part that was incorrect is that she was fighting hard.
Okay.
She was fighting me, but she wasn't fighting me hard. She was at a normal,
So that was just really an unfortunate statement that you made to the TBI.
Correct.
Meaning that you characterize it improperly.
Correct.
Were you trying to lie and mislead the TBI?
I wasn't trying to at the moment, but at the moment, that's what I recalled happened. But as I have went over the incident in my head multiple times, I realized that's not what happened. So at the time, I thought that was what happened. But then as I went over it over the years, I realized, it wasn't.
Okay. But I mean, you knew Sabrina Carter and Tylertown had a video of it.
Correct.
And as you talked to them, you knew that they would have access to that video. Is that right?
Correct.
So it sort of was what it was on January the 9th.
Correct.
Those are my
Holder, anything further?
The agents came to meet you where you asked them to come meet you, is that correct?
Yeah, I told them it was okay to come to Crunch to meet me. I think that was a bad idea, though.
They didn't surprise you, though. They called you and asked.
No, absolutely not. They definitely called me and asked me where it would be a good time to meet.
And then you just clarified on redirect. You said Olivia was fighting, she just wasn't fighting hard. Is that what
You're correct.
Okay.
But the truth never dies. It waits for the moment you finally face it.